He's a big man, so he has a big presence, he has a big voice, a big smile, big heart, and his laugh was just, every time you heard him laugh, you just couldn't help but laugh with him.
Miriam Rupley remembers her late uncle, Timothy Patrick McDermott, who was a big part of her family. His big personality making his sudden absence in her family's life that much harder to bear. Rupley lost her uncle to suicide 15 years ago, a day after Thanksgiving.
We had no idea that he was going through something so hard. He was just always smiling and laughing and joking. And this happened the day after Thanksgiving 15 years ago. And we were together, we had like a huge family gathering, and he was playing with the kids, playing dodgeball, talking to everybody. He spent a few minutes with me telling me he's proud of me and to keep doing what I'm doing, take care of my daughter.
She says she didn't realize until months later that this was his way of saying goodbye.
The hardest part was I was the one that found him, and I still see it every time I close my eyes. It's still fresh there.
And just as she was beginning to heal, her family hit with another loss 2 years ago.
My first cousin took his life, and it was hard again. And it's like you move forward, and then you just get knocked back down.
While it's hard to find blessings when lives are taken too soon, she found hope and kindness.
My blessing that I found is that it has helped me become a kinder person. I'm more aware of what I say and how I talk to people, because I don't know what anybody is going through, and I don't want to say or do anything that's going to push somebody over the edge, and you just never know.
Whether it's random acts like opening doors or simply saying hello, one action at a time, she's moving a step forward for herself and others.
If I can just myself be kind, teach my children to be kind, and we spread it, well, I think that's going to go a long way.
It's why she's sharing her story, so others will know they're not alone. Like Laling Hightower, who shares her experience with suicide, hoping to break the stigma.
My whole life was within this marriage, so when it was falling apart, I just felt like, what's wrong with me, and so I just thought, it's like, I believed in a marriage, and why is my marriage breaking? So I didn't have everything that it's like my existence was in this marriage. This pain that I'm going through it was like just so painful, and that I just wanted it to stop. And so I tried to overdose so that I could, kind of stop the pain.
Struggling through the painful memory, she shares she found hope in prayer, family, and Rainbows for All Children, a nonprofit peer support group for those experiencing a life-altering crisis. Now, Hightower is helping others find hope.
I've learned from Rainbows some techniques, and we have a ministry called Post G, which we help inmates. I have inmates who call sometimes who feel like, there's no hope, but God has a plan for each and every one of us, and if we just pray and we just ask His guidance, He'll lead us there.
She started Post Street Ministry 3 years ago, where she writes letters to inmates who are thinking of suicide to keep the conversation going. It's conversation and support that LifeWorks Guam and Rainbows for All Children Executive Director Marie Halloran says is crucial in preventing suicide.
If you have a family or a friend that is supportive, then that could help you a lot. And listening to Laling's story and to Miriam, they had people that could have helped them. Yeah. Just imagine about others that don't have anybody.
She reminds the community help is 3 numbers away at 988. Guam Behavioral Health and Wellness Center's Suicide and Crisis Lifeline operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and provides confidential support through phone, text, and chat to those in distress. Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.